Hey everybody, Boris speaking Forex. Welcome to the crosses section for Feb 11th to Feb 12th, 2018. And as I mentioned earlier, the big story was the relative strength of COM dollars against the majors, and I think that's a very exploitable trade, especially as we start the week. And I don't think there's a better way to exploit that trade than the Euro CAD cross, which has a resistance 156, support 152, and we'll take a look at the charts, and I will show you that to me it looks like ready to drop. If you believe in any kind of CAD strength, this is a trade that could go to 152 over the next first couple of days of the week as we start trade. The other trade is relatively obvious, although this is such a massive volatility trade that the range here is insane. The level of trade has to be very small. The stops have to be huge. And it's very much a scale up, scale down trade. But it's still, nevertheless, if you're trading risk off, this is really the poster child for the risk off trade this week. The pound yen to the downside. Cable has been weak on its own internal merits, and if we get any kind of further sell-off in equities and more angst amongst capital markets, this certainly is going to pressure this thing right down to the 148s to the downside. And then a completely off the beaten path trade, but one that I find very interesting right now because we do have a catalyst for this trade this week, the odd Kiwi cross, which has been very quiet, but very clearly trending downwards. I'll show you the charts. And to me, the thing that could break the camel's back is the odd employment data. If the odd employment data is materially weaker than we think, there's a chance here to break that support at 107.50 and take us all the way down towards the 107 on the charts. Let's look at let's look at everything, and let's actually look at odd Kiwi first. So yes, it has this very big support at around 107.50, but a negative employment report could just crush us right down to the 107s. And that opens up a whole fresh field of trade, and we really don't have any support till about the 106s. So the big flame out candle over here that we saw yesterday gave us a good signal. There's more downside action to go. Today was kind of a consolidative day, but it did end up, I mean, not much of a move here today. What was the high here? Really very well. 108 was the high, low was 147. So yeah, about 50-point range. But the range could certainly drop, and then if it extends, it can go all the way down to the 106s. If you look at the Aussie Kiwi on a longer-term basis, all series of lower highs, and here's the turn signal that makes me think that definitely there's a possibility here for further downside action. Now, pound yen, as I noted, is the poster child for risk. It came off, like 600-700 points already over the last 2 weeks. Cable is weak. Yen is weak, but it's going to have this very strong two-way trade because it's really going to be bipolar in its reaction to where the markets are. If the markets rally strong, by definition, this is going to come up. But it does have that resistance around the 152 as the first level of resist. And if you get a big sell-off, it has a chance here all the way to go down to 148. So my point is trading this on sell the rally mode into this range over here. Probably a decent trade, but strap on your seatbelts because this is going to be a very bumpy ride, and you have to give yourself a massive amount of space to basically be able to withstand this trade. Now, the last trade is one that I really like a lot, and you can see the signature trade here. Look at this. Look at this turn candle. It's a massive flame out candle, big shooting star. There is support here at this current level 54s. But if we get any further euro weakness, or if we can just get a little bit of CAD strength, if CAD just simply picks up strength through North America Monday, Tuesday, against possibly rising oil, whatever the reason, pro risk, it really puts us in a driver's seat and takes us all the way down, possibly here towards the 153, possibly all the way down to 152s. But certainly a chance here to break this support and move down. The turn signal was today, and it shows that CAD is relative strength to the euro, and I think that's a good trade to look at as the week starts. So those are the best ideas I have on the crosses. I wish you guys the best of luck, the best of trading. Should be another very exciting week. Stay safe, stay sound, and I wish you guys as much pips as possible. Boris Schlossberg over and out.